What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now, guys, once again, we're talking about David the Monster Benavidez coming off of a great pay-per-view weekend when he took on his arch nemesis in Caleb Sweethand's plant, guys, dominating the second half of the fight, winning a unanimous decision. Some of you guys know I did have Caleb Plant picked to win the fight based on his skill set. But David Benavidez, guys, he proved me completely wrong. So I want to take my hat off to him once again, congratulate him. And he proved to me that he is that monster that everybody talks about. Now, I already knew he was a monster, but, you know, the win this past weekend just kind of put the icing on the cake, guys. So, you know, he's a dangerous fighter. Now, I want to talk about what he said during the post-fight interview. He pretty much called out Canelo Alvarez. So I want to read what he had to say, guys, and give you guys my take on what he said here. He says, I want to tell everyone that I have a lot of respect for Canelo Alvarez, but he needs to give me that shot now. That's what everyone wants to see, me versus Canelo. I don't think he's trying to avoid me. He has a lot of options, but now the fans will be calling for this fight. The legends will be calling for this fight. And so let's make it happen. So that's what David Benavidez had to say to Canelo Alvarez. Now, you guys know Canelo Alvarez is facing John Ryder in May. He's going to fight him in his hometown of Guadalajara, Mexico. And I guess people are looking at that as sort of a tune-up fight because Canelo Alvarez is talking about, you know, rematching against Dimitri Bivol probably in September. And the thing is, he said he wants to fight Dimitri Bivol once again at 175 pounds. Some people thought he would, you know, bring him down to 168 to get the advantage. But with that, you know, him bringing him to 168 and then his undisputed titles would be on the line. So, you know, that's probably why he's facing him at 175. But David Benavidez is right. David Benavidez deserves a shot at those titles. Some people think Canelo Alvarez is holding those titles hostage. And you have David Benavidez, who is the two-time WBC champion. He's the interim champion. He does deserve a shot. Now, we've heard Canelo say in the past that David didn't deserve a shot because, you know, he hasn't really faced, you know, anyone. And honestly, guys, I can't really rock with that, even though I'm a fan of Canelo Alvarez. Like I said, David Benavidez is a two-time WBC champion who's never lost. He lost his title on the scale, and then he lost it due to the cocaine incident. He's never been beaten by any fighter in his weight class. So I think he does deserve the shot. We've heard, you know, the fans talking about him facing Canelo Alvarez. We've heard Mike Tyson, all kind of these guys' peers talking about this is the fight that they want to see. And I think Canelo Alvarez should give the fans what they want to see. Now, do I think he'll face Benavidez before he faces Bivol? I highly doubt it. I think he does have revenge on his mind when it comes to Dimitri Bivol. But I have to be honest, guys. If Canelo Alvarez doesn't make some huge adjustments to the way he fights when it comes to Bivol, I think it's going to be the same outcome, possibly even getting stopped in this fight. I thought he would make some adjustments and kind of put that on display in the fight with Triple G. He didn't do that. He pretty much was doing the same thing that he does, loading up on punches and, you know, not really throwing a lot of combinations. So I'm interested in seeing what he looks like when he goes up against John Ryder. Is he going to change some things up in his arsenal? Because if he doesn't, like I said, it's going to be the same thing with Dimitri Bivol. And if he does, let's say he loses to Dimitri Bivol. Honestly, I don't think he'll fight David Benavidez if he loses to Bivol. I think he may just bow out, guys, and just call it a career if he loses to Bivol. The only way I see him facing David is if he fights David first, or if he wins this fight with Bivol, which in my book is highly unlikely. I just think Bivol has the better skill set. And I don't know, guys, but it's boxing. You just never know what's going to happen. But I think David's right. I think David deserves his shot. And I think he should probably fight David first now, but I don't think it'll happen. But you guys tell me what you think about David Benavidez, what he had to say about, he needs his shot now. Do you agree with him? Or do you think Canelo Alvarez should, get the rematch with Dimitri Bivol first? You guys let me know about that in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.